This podcast is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability, criminal prosecution, and the wrath of the tall man.
Boy!
Hey, let's talk about you, the ID10T community events at ID10T.com, like Russ Stevens, aka Cool Movies Darth, who has started a podcast called 90 for Chill, which Russ says is dedicated to movies with a runtime between 74 and 99 minutes, the time frame that I feel is ideal. Russ, I could not agree with you more. That is a fantastic idea. Russ goes on to say there are times you need a cinematic fix but don't have time for the latest Scorsese masterpiece or offering from a comic book universe. There's also times when you need a conclusion to prevent a binge costing you a whole night. My guests and I try to follow these guidelines as we chat up features that are definitely worth your time and are beyond easy to make time for. 90 for Chill, the podcast, can be found on all major podcast platforms at 90forchill.com, and that's spelling out 90, Ninety, 4 FOR, chill. So there you go. Thank you so much for sharing, Russ. Really great idea for a podcast. Events at ID10T.com for everyone else.
Previously on 90 for Chill, the podcast.
Harvard. It's America's most prestigious university. It's home to the world's greatest minds. It's a place some families could never hope to go.
But if you work hard and follow your dreams, things will always work out.
Now, someone in this family
Uncle John, I got into Harvard.
You're kidding! That's incredible!
has the chance of a lifetime.
How much more money do you need?
Just one little chunk.
$29,879. 11 days from now.
That's the small chunk?
Expensive.
A little more!
Revolution Studios and Imagine Entertainment present
On the branch, Ricky!
a comedy
I know how you can get the money. Criminals have lots of money.
about doing the wrong things
I have a client. Guy's loaded. We go over there, we slip through the window, and we grab the money.
Nope. You turn this corner and your whole moral code goes out the window. No way.
for all the right reasons.
If it's gonna be a problem, I want you to tell me, and I'll understand.
Noreen, you're going to Harvard.
What do you want?
I might need a partner for some heavy stuff that's going down.
How heavy?
Well, let's just say it's a little too heavy to lift alone.
We're not gonna use real guns, John. We're not gonna use real guns.
Why are you all dressed in black? Are you going to rob a bank?
John, wait. We should make up some fake names.
Okay.
I want to be Kyle. Who are you gonna be?
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
I want to be Steve.
I'm Steve. You're Carl.
Kyle! Put your hands in the air.
I don't think so, loser. Freeze!
Drop it. The paint, it's stuck. Okay, get with it, John.
Tom Green,
Keep it real, and nobody's getting hurt. I could actually smell your foot on that one.
Jason Lee,
I tried to steal the money from some old guy, but I ended up in a wig and a dress spooning with him.
Happy times.
stealing Harvard.
Wow, he really likes you.
Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Bring the noise.
And how I hate having to start doing this with headphones on to get that loud ass message from Zoom.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll get things rolling then. This is 90 for Chill, the podcast. And this week, my guest is JD Grieving. I've seen a bunch of his short videos on Twitter. Very amusing. Yeah. So I don't know if
Thank you.
I mean, there's been times that bathrooms that stuff has happened. I can tell.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, you want me to talk about that?
Oh, if you want to talk about it, I mean,
I've been itching to talk about that sketch, just the story behind it, I guess.
Okay.
Because we wrote that like 6 years ago.
All right.
Because JDHD, the web series that I do, I had a whole team of writers, and then we wrote so much stuff, and then we don't have a camera even good enough to shoot this, so like we just kind of disbanded, and then I got a good camera, so I started making the show, and I was like, hey, let's do that piece sketch that we wrote, and it took me like a year to find a location. Like, you don't think about it. You think, oh, they just walked into a bathroom.
Yes, yeah.
Getting permission for you to just leave puddles of what looks like piss, just they're not too canny on it. A lot of people said no, but you don't think that watching it. Just like, oh yeah, they filmed in a bathroom.
Right. Your typical, dare I say, Park District bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I know there's some nasty one. Well, I worked at a truck stop in Morton for 6 years, so.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean,
so it made sense to you.
Oh yes. No, that was a. I didn't really mind the job. As I said, I was there 6 years. It was good for my wrestling career, but everything from the movie Clerks had occurred at that truck stop, with the exception of necrophilia.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, kind of got myself off as a pseudo intellectual at the Peoria bar scene based on my story about, and then eventually blogging about a guy setting himself on fire, right. And I sold him the $2 in gas. I mean, that was his intention. And
oh my God.
I mean, it ended up, that's how I ended up dropping out of the ICC creative writing course. It was basically wrote a humorous tale about that, and my instructor said death is never funny. I probably have that review somewhere. Like, I pretty much have my backpack from that run at ICC intact.
Like, tell that to a clown who dies. It's hilarious.
Oh, I had a friend who had the joke, rape is never funny except if it's done by a clown.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We that was one that was shared more at bars, really drunk, 3 a.m. stuff, which is really the only thing I miss about Peoria is the 4 a.m. last call. But I miss the Riverman, I miss the Chiefs, but
yeah. I like Peoria, I guess. I'm trying to think of something I like about Peoria.
Oh, I mean,
I love a lot.
There's a lot. I am a Peorian. I'm definitely not the hipster who moved out to the college town.
Yeah.
So, well, I think a lot of that's actually just getting yourself involved in a relationship with somebody who can't drink or party because of medications and such. So,
oh man,
yeah, being social is pretty difficult. And then the pandemic hit, so still trying to get my feet, solidified. I mean, one of the best things about moving down here, I thought, was the art theater, like the oldest independent theater in the country, and then they shut down. Yeah, so. And as I say, pandemic killed Ebert Fest, so all the things I came down for are gone. Now it's just Chief Lenowik bumper stickers.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm trying to be very optimistic about the disadvantages that pandemic was. Like, aside from the other ones, the creative advantages. Where like now it seems like shows, like bands. Like last week, my friend, he opened a new venue. It was just packed,
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if people are like, yeah, I went inside And then I was inside for a year, and then I was asking myself, what is life? You know, like, oh, it's fun, it's entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And this entire time I've been thinking my job was the best kind of entertainment. You know, and now they're like, you know what, I'll see what's out there, maybe I can have fun too. You know?
Well, I mean, I started this podcast. I mean, this was basically 90 for Chill was more or less it was an offshoot of my blog, which is dedicated to movies that run between 75 and 30 an hour 37 minutes.
Yeah.
And then really just need something to keep myself sane, and resolution, I guess I'd say that was more easy to obtain than just dedicating at least one portion of my day to buffalo flavored food. I made it and that just tells you how 2020 sucked. Like, I made it all the way until the 29th of February successfully.
Wow.
Yeah. It's an interesting time, especially with movies right now, because I've only really seen one movie since the pandemic ended. Well, and I'm not going to say ended. Right. I was writing a blog today.
Began.
Right. I was writing a blog today complaining about my quote unquote libertarian coworker, and they didn't say anything, despite they were sitting right next to me, but I don't know. They watched so many videos reinforcing their ideas that I don't know if they can read, but that's
yeah.
I only went and saw Spiral, and there were only 3 people in the theater. It was the last show in Champaign, so Spiral from the Book of Saw. Chris Rock, produces a Saw movie. I thought it was fun. Could have leaned a little more into the comedic elements of Chris Rock, especially when you got him acting against Sam Jackson. But it's a horror movie, so you can't.
Yeah.
Hoping for a sequel just so they can try figuring out how to bring Saw into the Evil Dead type humor.
Man,
that's my hopes.
Movies are getting so connected. You know, in order to enjoy one, you gotta watch 7.
Well, I was listening to a podcast today. It's called Screen Drafts, and so they come up with the comprehensive best of list for certain genres. And today's episode I was listening to was video game adaptations.
Oh,
yeah. So right now the list is number 7 Sonic the Hedgehog, number 6 Street Fighter, number 4 was Tomb Raider 2018. They're debating number 3 after Detective Pikachu got vetoed. Let's see. Oh, it was Takashi Miike's Ace Attorney was the 5th movie. So,
wow.
Yeah. So waiting to find out what number 3 is. The number 4 movie originally was Final Fantasy: The Spirit Within. That was vetoed. So I think a lot of it's just those guys trying to talk to me about many video game movies they could stand.
Yeah.
But what they were getting at was, I think we're to the point, like, Tomb Raider did well enough, I think, internationally to warrant another sequel with Alicia Vikander.
Yeah.
But it's basically, the thought is that if it's not established IP and you're putting, say, $100 million behind it, you're not going to make it. It's because the audience is just not familiar with anything that's not IP anymore.
Yeah. It's risky. It's gotta be risky to make a video game, you know.
Well, I
wouldn't even attempt it.
Well, to make a good video game movie is a tough proposition, but a video game movie is more likely to be made, though, than, say, Indiana Jones, The Raiders of Lost Ark today.
Yeah.
So that's what they were getting at. It's like,
yeah. Okay.
I mean, when you look back at it, I think going all the way back to 2000, like 1999, you had The Matrix. I mean, 1999 is regarded as one of the best years in movies. I mean, you had Fight Club,
American Beauty.
You're right. American History X is released.
That was released the same year as Fight Club.
I believe so. Like right at the end for the Oscar bait.
Wow.
Then and I think when you look at eventual IP,
Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump 94.
Oh, geez. Sorry.
No, somebody brought up today John Travolta was originally offered Forrest Gump. Like,
what?
Yeah, I don't buy it. I mean, John Travolta had no value in 1994. He had value in 1995.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking this is kind of way off subject, but
we haven't really even gotten to the subject yet.
Yeah, no kidding. That Matthew Broderick was heavily being considered to play Walter White, Breaking Bad.
Oh, that could have been I'd see it playing out just the same as Bryan Cranston. I mean, Bryan Cranston was solely known for comedy, and Matthew Broderick solely known for just being wholesome.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, there's a part of me that would love to see a version of Breaking Bad with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, I would say the only issue is turn of the century Matthew Broderick still had that kind of that 80s baby fat on him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd go with Bryan Cranston because he looked like a normal person.
Oh yeah, if I had to choose,
yeah,
Bryan Cranston. But I still would love to see that alternate version, or maybe just the pilot episode.
Right? Yeah, I could see a pilot, but I mean, it's like Aaron Paul. I mean, he was made you wouldn't role. Yes, but I'm just saying you wouldn't really be able to. So, are we sure Matthew Broderick's the mentor in this one?
Yep.
I think would be the issue.
Can he grow some facial hair?
Yeah, but then he'd end up shaving his head. The shaving the head may be able to do it for Broderick. You at least buy the cancer thing. You definitely buy the cancer thing with that.
Yeah, just the more you think about it, the more you like. Oh, that'd be so interesting.
Right.
Like to see him play that role.
Well, my coworker who brought up, John Travolta was up for Forrest Gump. It's like he was also talking about showing his like, I don't know if you can really show a 9-month-old anything, but he was putting on Stuart Little for his kid. And it's kind of like, why hasn't Michael J. Fox done more voice acting? I guess because
I don't know.
I mean, he still works, but I think he's pretty much dedicated solely to the Parkinson cause. I saw him at a Wizard World Con up in Chicago. He was doing a panel for Back to the Future. It was Leah Thompson, Christopher Lloyd, and Matthew Broderick. And Bob Gale, the producer, did an introduction video and said, "Don't ask about sequels or reboots. We're not doing it."
Oh my god!
So, and of course, some twat did ask that. And the next year, I went and or maybe next year, I don't know. Tom Wilson was was a guest at Wizard World. Some guy had the nerve to say, Leah Thompson in All the Right Moves was nude. What? Yeah, I don't know. Why are we asking for his judgment on that one?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. But I'd actually met Tom Wilson when I was working for the Mark Twain Hotel. I used to drive the comics to the Jukebox Comedy Club.
Yeah.
So I got Tom Wilson was my first ride, And I think we successfully can transition because I did end up driving Tom Green a couple nights to the jukebox from the Mark Twain. And Tom Green gets the top billing in the movie we're going to talk about tonight, which is Stealing Harvard from 2002. It's a fun flick. It's an interesting flick. It's an interesting flick.
Okay.
So, like the first, like I saw it in 2002 in the theater, and I had fun, but it's just a movie that something always kind of feels off. And I think I may have.
Really?
Well, I mean, one, Bruce McCulluch from The Kids in the Hall, his direction is definitely lacking. I mean, I'm an aspiring filmmaker. I have my pro wrestling zombie comedy, Man of the Dead, which I'm still trying to get to a stage where I think I could do a Kickstarter. But I knew some of those rules, like when we're looking at the scene where Jason Lee's sister is showing the home video of proof as evidence that he promised to pay for college. It's like, okay, who's shooting the video?
And who they paused the video, you know? And then she goes, "Oh, the part's coming up. My favorite part."
Right.
And then it just goes back to the video. And it's like, who unpaused the video?
Yeah, it's like
and definitely who shot the video.
Right, and you see that kind of just not knowing where he's got to be, in the robbery scene, in the liquor store robbery scene, probably the bank robbery scene. So I think that kind of at least sets the premise of the movie. It's Jason Lee has successfully made $30,000. I would say he made the money because his fiance is running a gift basket business out of their apartment. And even it's a plot point later that motivates his fiance, played by Leslie Mann, to go as crazy as he does. And she is set on getting married and buying that starter home. And in the meantime, his sister, played by, I can never remember her name. I don't have the disc.
Megan Mullany.
Thank you.
Megan Mullany.
I mean, quite the cougar. I think. Oh shoot! Now I'm even forgetting who played Ron Swanson. Oh, shoot.
Nick Offerman.
Yeah, Nick Offerman, which is really sad because he was doing I worked at the I Hotel, so I had to deal with the college graduation when he was. Yeah. He didn't stay at the hotel, and wise decision on his behalf. I mean, it's a great conference center, but you want to sleep, don't go there. And so, but I mean, there's
you saw his cameo.
No, I haven't.
Oh, Nick Offerman has a cameo in Stealing Harvard.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. I know Paul Feig. Is he one of the electricians?
Yep.
Okay, because I know Paul Feig was the other electrician.
Yeah.
So, like, that was something I caught. I caught Paul Feig. I didn't catch Nick Offerman, but he had to be demustached, right?
I think so. I think he was one of the last guys to leave.
Okay, then he may have been the third one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, so his sister's daughter, who, not having his parents around, Jason Lee, or not having her dad around, Jason Lee tried to take that paternal role. And after a failed spelling bee, he promised if you get yourself to college, he would pay for it. And of course, she gets accepted to Harvard. And of course, even after all the financial aid, it's $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
So now Jason Lee yes. As long as he's not getting an art degree, I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, but like that's the biggest problem. It's like, do we really have to be offering these degrees? How many art classes did Leonardo da Vinci take? That's all I'm going to say.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Right. That reminds me, I just was playing around with my Zoom recorder, and a rim shot is a default sound on that.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be having fun when we can really travel around.
Okay. Yeah.
But so he doesn't really have any idea on how to get it, so he goes to his schizophrenic, borderline, definitely borderline personality disorder friend portrayed by Tom Green, and which is not a stretch for Tom Green. When I was driving around, very, very cool guy, but you can tell he's always on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. One of those.
Yeah. So basically, if he's always doing weird stuff, he's got to have a good idea, and it's basically Jason Lee going through and trying to chase these ideas. None of them end up well. In the meantime, Leslie Mann's father, played by legendary actor Dennis Farina, is stalking him. John C. McGinley is the police officer assigned to all these cases. And Richard Jenkins is hilarious. We'll say that without I mean, we're obviously going to spoil that bit. You can't.
Yeah.
But we'll leave it hanging.
Judge?
Yes, the judge.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's a huge... Never mind.
Right. I mean, we just said the judge. We haven't said the details on...
Okay.
Yeah. So, so yeah, that's where the movie goes. And like all movie, this is your typical movie from 2000 to 2002 before 9/11 happened and we had to take things a little more seriously. Or, just be a little more aware, I guess.
Right.
So I think the working title for the film was called Uncle.
Really?
Yeah. If you sit through all the credits, they show the blooper reel or alternate take reel, and you see them with the clapper board, and it's always saying Uncle written on them.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I don't know why. I don't know why they had to take Blue Harvest type security.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So that sets up the movie. And I mean, as I say, it's your standard early 2000 fare, like movies. I mean,
what was that one guy? Penn?
I'm sorry. Chris Penn. Yeah, Chris Penn. Right. He's
Sorry.
And Martin Starr. Right. Martin Starr is the liquor store clerk.
Yeah.
So
a lot of big names in that movie. They weren't big names at the time.
Right. No. Leslie Mann, obviously, that was before, her husband.
Judd Apatow.
Yeah, Judd Apatow really started, probably got over cancer and started really busting his ass.
Yeah, making his own stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that we didn't really get I think knocked up until 2005, 2006.
Yeah, that's 2005.
Right. You did have the sitcoms though.
Freaks and Geeks.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much, I mean, that show is pretty much the Saturday Night Live of television of movies right now, I guess you'd say, because I don't think. Well, I mean, you look at the cast. It's just like they all ended up having at least one great movie, and So that's right.
Oh my god. Sorry, just a side note. I'm doing this entire call outside.
Okay.
So if you hear a really loud truck going by, that's where I am for you.
Oh, well, no worries. The AC is shut off here. Windows are still closed, and there's been at least one shooting while I'm living at this apartment complex. It's a big apartment complex. I'm not.
Yeah, it was.
Not, yeah.
It was a shooting across the hall. Nothing to do with it.
Well, I am getting like $50 off my rent because there is a red stain in my bedroom.
Oh,
I think it might be too bright to be what I think it could be, but there's also like carpet just dug out at that point. So
I'm sorry to laugh. It's just what?
Oh. As I say, it's like I like the joke. I'm all about the struggle of the poorer man, as long as they don't take it out on me.
Yeah. No kidding.
Right. So
well.
There's just a lot of early 2000 tells about this movie. Like, it's definitely a Offspring knockoff, but when you think of other just no risk comedies made in that time frame, like I think Tomcats with Jerry O'Connell, that one actually has an Offspring song. So
yeah.
And every movie from that year has Party Hard from 2001 to 2002 thrown in there at some point. I mean, I don't know.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh, it's when they were trying to escape and Tom Green is effectively being raped by the dog. Yeah. So first thing though, going into this, when you chose this movie, it's like, Jason Lee, he's got My Name is Earl, but I can't really say he's ever made a big splash theatrically.
Yeah, I think there was another one he did. Not even like Henry Poole is here. All that. The current, more serious ones, they didn't even get.
Well, I look at his 2003 with A Guy Thing and Dreamcatcher.
Yeah.
Which was pretty much sold on, at least theatrically. Oh yeah, we're gonna have an Animatrix cartoon before it. You look at his, up there, he's always had at least one great movie a year. 96.
You might be forgetting Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh no, I think that's when it all like. Funny, I was working for the National McDonald's customer response hotline. During the Chipwrecked era.
Oh God. Yeah.
And so I got my training officer who actually went to the same high school, same class as my older sister, you didn't really know my older sister. She doesn't know anybody. But otherwise we were selling the so by the time I got on the floor accepting calls, I get at least 2 calls talking about a Simon toy that would smolder.
Okay.
Yeah. And you want us to send you a replacement Simon toy? Yeah, that will be suffice. And nobody and nobody got hurt by this flaming toy. Oh no, nobody. And it's like,
this is true?
Yeah.
It was smolder? What was the
something? So I don't know, a battery or wiring issue. I don't know, but 2 calls at the very least of a smoldering Simon from Alvin the Chipmunks.
Wow.
And I brought it up to management twice, and like, did anybody get hurt?
Yeah.
This is some Fight Club bullshit right here.
No kidding.
I mean, A plus B plus C equals X, and if X is
less than the cost of a recall, we don't do
right.
Yeah, we both watch movies.
Oh yes, no, we wouldn't be here if that was if it wasn't the case.
Sweet.
Oh,
but what were sorry?
Oh no, I think that was just a rant on the Chipmunks, and
I want to know what that Simon doll did. Like, would it talk?
I think they all talked. I mean, it's not like it's crazy because it was all part of HGS. So
yeah,
like whenever, I think if you didn't get a bachelor's degree somewhere, you ended up at HGS for at least 2 months.
It's regimented.
Yes,
you got to work there.
Right.
You put in your hours. I actually got fired there for going to a funeral, but actually, my ex-wife at the time, her grandfather died, and then her grandma died 2 days later.
Yeah, I've had that happen in my life with great grandparents. So
yeah, it was just one of those things where she was like, okay, well, no reason to live anymore, and then so I went to 2 funerals, and they were like, we think you're lying about this.
Oh jeez.
And no, man, I had 2 funerals to go to. It didn't end. Well, I was able to gather unemployment.
Well, that's good.
I proved. Yeah. Funerals were legit.
Yep. Oh, well, I think a lot of times when you get like, how long were you at HGS?
5 years.
Yeah, no, I think that was more or less you were making too much money for somebody who's like, if you're not a lead operator or a team leader, I think it's kind of like me at the truck stop.
Yeah.
Something that happened frequent times. People scamming our clerks. It was, no, they wouldn't fire them, but I was there for 6 years making as much money as I was during my brief management stay there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think there's no such thing as super pantry anymore as far as I can tell, so I think I'm the winner there.
Yeah.
So
kind of cool.
I'm all about the Schadenfreude.
I was just reliving this this is on topic, whatever. I used to work for a metal fabrication facility.
Yeah.
And I got fired because I refused to work after I clocked out.
Oh, jeez.
And not only that, is when you clocked in, if you clocked in like 15 minutes early, they wouldn't count.
Yeah.
It would round up.
Oh, jeez.
Which I don't know how that is legal in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, no, like I know with HGS you had, you would still get the full quarter hour if you at least get 8 minutes in. Right. And no, they would frown upon you clocking in early, but they couldn't, all they could do is warn you and say, yeah, we'll discipline you.
Yeah, it's not a good system.
Yeah.
But they shut down.
Okay.
The metal fabrication place, so I feel really good about it.
Yeah. Thanos in balance, man.
Nice.
So, but yeah, no, just it's not supposed to be about us. It's supposed to be about Jason Lee and Tom Green. And
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know. Like, I hated Freddy Got Fingered, so it was tough for the guys to bring me out to see this one.
I recently campaigned about Freddy Got Fingered, and I was like, that movie was way before its time. And then I was like, I'm gonna watch it, just to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I didn't know what I was talking about. It is still deeply disturbing. Like, I find the scenes with that little kid, like his neighbor kid, just I have too much empathy. I know it's fake. I know the blood is fake, but I just can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah, but in the meantime, podcast I have Bad Blood with Down in Champagne. Man, there's a reason why I call myself Harsh Side as my last name on Facebook, besides trying to make sure it'd be tougher to find me when prospective employers.
Wow.
I get it. Podcasts are done by people for themselves. I'm not gonna disillusion, so I can understand being upset if you perceive somebody's ruining your dream.
Yeah. Correction.
I was a professional child model. Didn't work any, but I had an agent. Okay. I think a video game idea was stolen of mine, but I wrote that video game when I was 14 years old in pencil and then sent it off.
What was the idea?
I say it's Dead or Alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
I didn't really think about it till Dead or Alive 2 was being talked about as the next great fighting game for the Dreamcast, and then I'm like, why is this ringing? So I came up with
crazy.
Yeah, as I say, I can't prove it. So yeah. I don't,
I had an idea for a video game when I was younger, called Celebrity Skate Tiny Town. And it's the whole concept is like you start as a celebrity. It's kind of like Tony Hawk.
Okay.
All these different areas of skate.
Yeah.
But each area would progressively get smaller and smaller, so you're like skating through a straw, like on a burger.
Right.
And, but it gets smaller and smaller, but you would be a celebrity. And then Tony Hawk kind of did that. So
yeah.
Well,
that could, as I say, I actually sent my idea to the American offices of Tecmo.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I wrote mine in a notebook.
Yeah. No, it's not that far removed. As I said, I took the pages out and mailed them.
Yeah.
I had a thing from Nintendo Power listing all the addresses of the offices of American distributors. Yeah. So Sega actually sent me contracts to surrender my idea, and then they said, yeah, no, Power Rangers, we can't, you don't have the license to that, and your street hockey game is an original. It's like I'm gonna yeah, again,
neither is the poker game,
right? So yeah, and I think that speaks to a lot of the early 2000 movies. I think we're still trying to like American Pie hit it big, and it was basically, we're going to try recapturing the early 80s frat boy comedy, I think, to an extent. I've been looking for a copy of Road Trip since you brought up stealing Harvard. Like, I'm not gonna rewatch Freddy Got Fingered, but Road Trip. This is the guy who did the Joker, Joker. So I'll give that a rewatch.
Cool.
Could not find it at 2 disc replays or mega replays,
really?
What have you. Yeah, I would figure that would be one of those $1 movies. Like, everybody bought it, and now they're just trying to get rid of all the copies they paid a quarter for. So, some reason road trip's hard to find. So this is but I think maybe Freddy Got Fingered kind of corrected things. Like,
well,
we know we can't do that again.
Well, I think the thing I liked about Freddy Got Fingered, like, is what I like a lot, like when I make my sketches.
Yes,
I
and
feel like
Tom Green was great on his MTV show.
Yeah.
I mean, I brought up that other podcast because they were raving about Freddy Got Fingered, and it's like, whoa, no.
Well, see, the thing is, I liked it. I think there was a certain scene I had in mind when I was campaigning for Freddy Got Fingered. Was probably one of the first scenes when he sees those guys like inseminating the horse. They're like collecting the sample or whatever, and he walks in, like runs up. I think he's eating a sandwich really hard, and then he just runs up and just grabs it, like, look at me, Daddy.
Yeah.
I think it's absurd, but if you think about being a film crew and they're like, and action, and he goes and does that, that's the funniest thing. Like, the funniest thing to me is the ideas behind filming it. Like, what is happening here? Like, are we really pointing a lens at this big horse's dick for him to grab it? Like, that's what we're doing right now?
Well, to Tom Green's credit, because I believe he directed Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah, and they gave him full creative control over it.
Right. At least he tops the ad by the gag by the end. Going from the horses to
the elephant at the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
it comes full circle.
Yeah.
12
right. It's just the point of the matter is, and I think this may have been a hindrance, and this is why Jason Lee, is going to be best known for My Name Is Earl, and maybe Brody from Mallrats, because we could care less about Banky, which is a little homophobic, but I digress. It's these guys were perpetual supporting actors.
Yeah.
And Tom Green especially, and I think Freddy Got Fingered, like, okay, no, we gotta
yeah. Well,
and he's good. He like, and this is the big thing about Stealing Harvard is that it takes a while to warm up, I think.
Yeah.
Like
to just his character.
Oh, I think a lot of characters. Leslie Mann's character, Dennis Farina. It's like, well, anybody can play the overprotective father. I want a little bit thuggy, dirty cop from Dennis Farina, and it gets out there, but it's like you gotta get through this first act. And once you get through it, it's like I think it's the comedy is solid.
Yeah,
so.
I think when I first saw Stealing Harvard, I had been aware of the Tom Green show, and I think the first time I saw him, like, on screen, I was like, oh wow, they found a way to contain him, or to utilize him properly, so I feel like Stealing Harvard was the perfect vehicle for Tom Green because of, I mean, that scene. I quote this all the time when he's in the van and he goes and picks up Jason Lee's character, John.
Yeah.
He's honking the horn.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
No, he's revving the engine.
The engine, yeah, revving the engine. You're waking everybody up.
You're waking everybody up. And then
he's an asshole. Oh, did you say casserole? No, I said yeah.
That gag, dude. Like, it's perfect. Like, so well timed. I love it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was like my prime. You know, like when that movie came out, it was like when I was first discovering comedy. You know, and
well, I imagine you're probably 10 years my junior. I'm 41, so.
Okay. Well, I'm only 5 years younger.
Okay, so yeah. Well, I've got a brother who's 6 years younger. So yeah, I can kind of relate to where you're coming from on that, because I think it's actually my little brother like who showed me this movie.
Right.
So yeah. And
I'm trying to think of. There's so many great lines. I think.
Yeah.
What's the cop's name?
The actor's John C. McGinley.
Yeah, John C. McGinley. That entire
toothbrush
when he's beating on his desk. It's the same. I mean, from
the same scene. Yeah, and then it's
the toothbrush.
Yeah,
to where he's pounding on the desk. Don't touch my door.
Yes, it's like, yeah. No, I mean,
get up.
It's everything you like. Again, it's what you wanted from I hate typecasting, but you wanted Dennis Farina to be dirty. You wanted right. John C. McGinley to end up being his Scrubs character. You know.
Right.
And it
was this
all
post Scrubs?
I think it was during.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
2002. Yeah, I don't know. Scrubs was a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a big Donald Faison, like primarily Robot Chicken, Donald Faison stuff there with Breckenmeyer. That's another convention story, going to see Clueless reunion with Alicia Silverstone, Paul Rudd, Donald Faison, and Breckenmeyer. Like, I mean,
fun.
Yeah. I just regret, but I don't know. I can't regret buying a customized lightsaber, but I could have probably bought a couple of Funko Pops from voices they do on Robot Chicken, Breckenmeyer, and Donald Faison, and paid for the autographs at the same price. So,
well, you know,
yeah.
I was thinking about Paul Rudd today and just his sense of humor.
Oh, I mean, after seeing the trailer today for Ghostbusters Afterlife, it's kind of like his sense of humor better be on, because
no kidding.
I mean, I saw, like, the only thing I've seen from the movie otherwise was the marshmallow, like, Safe Up Marshmallow guys coming to life in a Walmart doing Gremlins type shit to each other. And I thought,
I did see that.
Yeah, this is going to be gold. And then watching the trailer today, it's a little too dramatic, but I think that's probably for the better. Because it looks like it's going to be like Egon's granddaughter, and like it's taken place in the middle of, you know, the flyover states, basically, because that's where the apocalypse was going to happen, and Egon was preparing for it. But I see one of the dogs chasing Paul Rudd out of the Walmart by the end of it. So
okay,
yeah. So I'm definitely going to see it, but it's like it's a slippery slope. I didn't mind Ghostbusters 2016. Ill-advised, but you know,
I didn't mind it either.
Yeah,
I was kind of. I saw it in theater and I was like, yeah, that was cool. I just kind of remembered. Yeah, I remembered being like, I love Kate McKinnon.
Yeah,
I love all of these actresses, and they're going to be great together.
Yeah.
And I feel like they were like, all right, let's sit down and let's do line-o-rama
right
the entire time.
Yeah.
And then build the story around that.
Right.
You know? That's how it felt to me. And like, oh, well, it just seems unconnected, you know, like disconnected.
Yes.
Plot,
right.
You know?
I will say that you have to give any movie where Bill Murray gets killed a chance.
Yep, that's true.
Zombieland, Groundhog's Day.
What's the one where he was wanting to bury himself?
Oh, geez. I mean, there's so many.
Maybe he wasn't the main character.
Right. So many Bill Murray movies I haven't seen. I have whatever it's called. I found that at a disc replay. Mad Dog. I mean, it's got De Niro in it as well.
St. Vincent.
St. Vincent. I haven't seen it. I know that was the famous. Oh, this was actually an idea. Like, if you can get the phone number to his voicemail story.
Yeah. And he was great in that role. There's a lot of dialogue when he's in the bar that kind of like hit home, or they're just delivered, and everyone else in the scene delivers it to where it's like, that felt like a real conversation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody, like, I'm not saying Jim Jarmusch is batting 1,000 with his movies, but if you're putting one of his movies, I think that's a badge of honor. Like, the guy knows talent. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Back to what Paul Rudd.
Right.
Have you seen They Came Together?
No, I have not.
Oh my God! Dude.
I mean, it was my shameful iTunes purchase this week. Like, oh, Wet Hot in American Summer. I haven't seen that, but $8, sure.
Yeah, no kidding. There's a movie, They Came Together. It's Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler.
Okay, I'm kind of recalling it, but I couldn't tell you the name still.
It's directed by the same guy who did Wet Hot, David.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just can't get it out of my head. There's so many. It's so over the top. It's almost like Not Another Teen Movie, kind of, but not. It's how you would do a movie like Not Another Teen Movie.
Okay.
Like, that's
so.
A lot.
So we've come from. So he's kind of getting that parody down. I mean, I remember the movie called The 10.
Oh yeah, The 10, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which is hit and miss. Like, it's a good anthology.
Yeah, there's some of those stories that are. I remember the first time I saw that movie, I just was in stitches.
Yeah.
Like,
I wasn't that far. Like, I guess. I mean, it was an interesting rental weekend because I think I rented another movie called Flakes with Zoe Deschanel is the reason you'd rent it. But it's like Christopher. So it's like Christopher Lloyd's running a cereal shop, and like you can buy classic bags of cereal because if it's in the bag, it's fine. So if you want some vintage yummy mummy, you're all right. And then somebody opens some, yuppie waspy kid decides to like, oh, I can't buy your cereal shop. I'll open one across the street. And because of a relationship, and Christopher Lloyd's the owner of the original, and it's being and the manager is Zoe Deschanel's boyfriend, and because he won't let her work there, she goes and betrays him there. So funny movie about cereal.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's called Flakes. Butter. Yeah, that's one I've been meaning to check out. I like everybody says that's the Jennifer Gardner magna opus.
It really is. She's so great in that role. But butter. Such a weird movie to exist.
It was a weird time, the early 2010s, because you still had movies like Bernie with Jack Black. You know?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah,
that's a true story.
Yes, which is
I should rewatch that.
So, yep. So as I say, I guess my issue with the movie Stealing Harvard taking so long to warm up is just basically my argument why I'm not a Harry Potter fan. It's like, okay, I saw, and all right, I was 21 when Sorcerer's Stone came out. No, I didn't read the book. Yes, I faked my way through my literature at ICC as my primary focus for my English associates. But it's kind of like, I'm not saying Sorcerer's Stone wasn't a good movie. It's just it was so derivative of everything I've seen beforehand. I wasn't interested. So, and it's like, oh no, it doesn't really pick up till the third movie. And it's like, okay, Stealing Harvard, I had to put up with 20 minutes of build before it starts rolling and is bloody gold. You're telling me I got to sit through another 2.5 hour movie, 5 hours for this thing to get rolling. I think I'll just enjoy the ride at Universal.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if the first scene of Stealing Harvard is narration.
So it opens with that crappy punk song over the credits.
Yeah.
And then it's him walking to the track.
Yep.
With the 30 to 1 shot.
Yeah.
Called Me Lady.
I feel like they wanted to use that song, but like they could have just put the credits over that scene.
Well, you do that though, then you're only at 80 minutes. You're almost running too short because you add on the runtime. I'm presuming the 3 minutes of bloopers and such was added to was tacked on to the runtime. I think the movie clocks in at an hour 27. Yeah. I mean, I'm all about short movies. Obviously, that's the entire point of this podcast. Stuff you could actually shove into a 2-hour time slot on TV Bloody S.
Yeah. It's so weird when you ask me about movies. I feel like I haven't been watching movies all that much. I've been watching a lot of TV.
Well, I can totally relate to it, and it's sad as somebody who again has wrote. If you want to find out about my script for Main Event of the Dead, my pro wrestling zombie comedy, send an email to rusthebus07@gmail.com. RUSSTHEBUS07@gmail.com. All right. Film has always been my medium because I think like I was on the Andy Kaufman philosophy when it came to sitcoms.
Okay.
Like, it's just the lowest form of entertainment.
Yeah.
Like you got some brilliant ones. I mean, animated sitcoms are usually, Family Guy is pretty derivative, but the jokes are there at least. The Simpsons, but Simpsons may have been around for 20 years too long, but you can just sit and watch a Simpsons episode. And it's situational comedy. I mean, it's really not that,
Have you seen, this might be off topic, but it's totally on topic. Have you seen Kevin Can Smack Himself?
I have, I'm aware of it. I have not watched it.
Oh my God. My wife and I, we watched the first 6 episodes, I think they're out right now. Mm-hmm. And it just eviscerates the idea of
situational comedy. Yeah.
Yeah. And like the laugh track is like droning. And it makes you really understand, like, I think it's so important for people to watch Kevin himself and then reflect on so many sitcoms, you know, like, it's almost like, well, what happens in the show is, like, you'll have it set up like a sitcom. The laugh track is there,
Yep.
you know, and she'll, like, this scene will happen and it's funny, you know, it's a funny scene, like, you know, that you would normally laugh at, and it's like a little bit, you know, like, higher quality than regular sitcoms.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like, it's a really good joke, and then all of a sudden she walks into the other room and it's not sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, showing how these situations are actually affecting her, and they're not funny. You know, they're she's not a background character.
Yeah.
And it is so important, you know, like, to watch something like that, especially
I mean, I'm definitely down for that. I mean, if you're in the MCU, it's probably why I could get past the first 2 episodes of WandaVision.
Yeah.
Because you have to be like, I like the fact that it really was, like, very aware that, yeah, you can't have situational comedy if you're trying to actually develop characters.
Right, exactly. I watched all of WandaVision, and I remember saying to my wife when I started watching Kevin himself, this is the show WandaVision wishes that it could be.
Oh no, I could. Well, WandaVision's still tied to a cinematic universe, but I will say I do appreciate the fact that Disney is cutting down on run times.
Yeah,
I mean, I love The Mandalorian, and I love the fact that, you know, hey, there's a 40-minute. That episode was only 40 minutes.
Right.
Hey, yeah,
exactly.
Right. Let's just get to point A to point B, and go from there. It's not
I do like that format.
Yeah.
You finish the story, and then the story is done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, I still got to finish up Winter Soldier, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Why Sebastian Stan gets top bill, I don't know. Racism, but
yeah.
Yeah, in the meantime, my mom's bitching about, Disney's being too inclusive. Like, okay.
What?
Yeah. Like,
there's no such thing as too
inclusive. Yes, I know. I mean, I didn't say that. That's honestly, it's the biggest problem with my coworker at work, like, watching stuff like, no, this is the crap that finally inspired me to move out of my parents' house. I don't need to, are you trying to make me go back to Bloomington? Hopefully move into my little brother's house in Peoria before it gets sold. Like,
right.
Yeah. So as I say, I'm from that the Kaufman theory, and I think Kaufman would have probably show I couldn't get into too deep was Kidding with Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
And that was more or less, well, yeah, this is genuine mental problems. And my ex-girlfriend, she does a lot for this podcast. Allie, who has Allie's Accessory Shop on Etsy. She brings me like 3 videos a week. As I say, we're not dating.
Yeah.
You know, and for the pod, I hope she stops after she gets the Z on this.
Yeah.
But like, when I think it's a scary series because so many people are actually dealing with or finally accepting that, we have mental problems.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. So, yeah. So, I mean, I didn't really watch My Name is Earl, I guess, when it came, because of, and that's unfair because, I mean, for me, because the cast and I guess with My Name is Earl, it had a point. The character won the lottery, and lost the ticket, and he's just trying to make amends until the ticket finally ends up back with him.
Yeah. Well, I don't think in his mind he was like, so the ticket comes back to
Right, but it's about karma and making things right, and it's all going to pay off in the end, which is kind of like what stealing Harvard is. I mean, by the end of it, like, yeah, I nearly robbed a bank, a liquor store, my dad's business. I mean, my father-in-law's business.
Yeah.
But it was all meant for, it was just meant to happen.
Yeah. And it was all for a good purpose.
Right.
I mean, maybe
if you do it, if you're doing, as long as you what you're doing is for the greater good, good.
Knock over that liquor store.
Yeah.
Because
right. I mean,
the greater good.
Yeah. The greater good. Sorry, I can't help myself from the hot fuzz. Whenever.
Hot fuzz.
Yeah.
On my end.
No, the movie Hot Fuzz.
Oh, okay,
with, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, directed by Edgar Wright. Can't wait for his new movie.
What is that called again?
Something with Soho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stuck in.
I mean, right. I do want to see his documentary on the Sparks Brothers. I'll say that too, but
yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it was the greater good things from Hot Fuzz. Whenever once you find out that the townies are killing off everybody for the greater good, and whenever somebody says the greater good, everybody repeats the greater good.
The greater good. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, you're Mike. You're whatever you're doing with your phone, as I say, I'm accustomed to. So
cool. I've seen Hot Fuzz like once. Okay, but no, I'm not gonna distract you anymore. What were you gonna say?
Oh no, I was trying to go through my notes. So, I mean, that's the thing though with Edgar Wright. A lot of people have movies aside from Baby Driver, which is on bona fide classic, nobody can argue the quality of that.
Yeah. We got the Scott Pilgrim.
There's people like it took a lot of warming up for. I think a lot of people.
For you?
No, I loved it from minute one. Like, why didn't I see this in theaters? Like
I was kind of the same way. I saw it in theaters. I was like, okay. And then I don't know, I was talking to somebody, they're like, this is one of my favorite movies. And I'm like, oh, I'll give it another shot. Like, how did I not love this?
Oh, I see that from a lot. Well, I don't know, because I've never seen people put up, because usually it's me trying to show the movie to somebody.
Right.
And then they're like, I don't know what it is, if there's a special kind of zone you have to be in. Like,
yeah.
I'm a video game nut, as previously established, and the sad thing is I will buy video games and not have. Gosh, I'll get around to watching all my movies at some point. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up to all my video games, and I see the values at resale values of a lot of stuff. It's like, oh shit. Am I going to get to actually play this before I go and punt it off for the $70 I can get for it?
Right.
Like, I was at Mega Replay in Bloomington, and it's like I sold a bunch of DVDs and like, oh, we can give you $110 in credit and some Dreamcast games, or we can give you $84 cash. I'm not supposed to be here. I'll take the 84, and then I walk by and they got a copy of Dynamite Cop on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Which is basically Die Hard, the arcade game, if you ever played that.
I did not own a Dreamcast.
Yeah, that was my first system. Like, that was the first. My parents wouldn't let me have a job. Like, school and wrestling are your jobs.
Yeah.
And then first job I got was actually Caterpillar Warehouse in Morton. And that was like my first big purchase was A Sega Dreamcast.
I was the same way, except my first one. I mean, it was a long time. So PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
My first purchase.
I have a PlayStation. Like, my primary television's got a modified Nintendo 64 that can play Japanese games. What they call an FC Twin that plays Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. I also have the Japanese adapting software or hardware.
Man.
Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and a PlayStation, a Wii U, and a PlayStation 5. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I during the pandemic, like the start of the pandemic, we were like, we need a video game system.
Oh, good luck with that. My I was put on the hunt for a little for an N64 for my little brother's pregnant girlfriend. So yeah, I found one for $100. That was the going price.
Ours, we got a Wii, and the only game we had for it was Super Mario Galaxy.
Well, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was like, we're going to become experts at this game, and lo and behold, we got that one and the sequel, and we played it every day for like 5 months, and we were like, all right, like we're too good at this game. And then the only other system we finally got a VR.
Oh.
And get this, the only game we like to play on it is Poker Stars.
That is.
It sounds lame, but it is the coolest game I've ever played.
Oh,
I do a character the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, and I have a blast. Like that's all I ever want to play. Poker Star.
So yeah, well, I mean, I still come back to Pokemon. I mean, that's the primary reason I haven't played all the video games. Like, oh yeah, definitely gonna buy. Well, if it's not Pokemon, it's usually the WWE games while the servers are still up, and I can download, create wrestlers and everything. Make my KMFDM themed arena.
KMFDM.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's see. What is my favorite? I mean, I have a tattoo that's supposed to mean kittens make 4 demonic minions. I do love Kidnap Madonna for drug money.
Wait, say that again?
Kidnap Madonna for drug money.
Okay, that's what the shirt says. I thought the shirt said, I do love Kidnap.
No, like
a little wordy.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a big joke with the group. I see him whenever they're on tour. I mean, which is kind of, again, you pronounce, to get the encore, you have to say KMF, you have to chant KMFDM sucks, and it's like they're a little too aware, and on top of that, they're they're a total leftist group.
Yeah.
And I'll go see bands like Lords of Acid and Pig and My Life, the Thrill Kill Cult. It's like same kind of music, but they don't take themselves that seriously.
Right. That's
yeah.
Those are the kind of shows you leave with a bloody note, right?
No, they're not. No. It's weird because, like, at least Thrill Kill Cult, I was surprised I saw people
moshing.
No, not really moshing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's industrial metal. I mean, it's long line. I would imagine Ministry. I hope you'd break your nose.
Okay.
But no, they're pretty calm. I mean, they're pretty calm. I've seen people doing EDM dancing. If you ever seen the movie The Lobster,
yeah.
Yeah, and we only listen to EDM because that's the only music you can dance alone to. And it's almost like I think the term in ska is like the dancing is skanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'm seeing people. You're right, and I'm seeing people do that, and it's like you realize it's going pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always get sad because I'm technically Gen X, and it's like I did not know that wax tracks in Chicago was a thing. Or I didn't really know the Chicago punk scene before all that punk pop bullshit. Like, I love Naked Ray Gun, and like, oh, they're gonna open for Arcade Fire. No, Alkaline Trio, and it's like,
oh,
yeah, I could care less about Alkaline Trio. I understand where their sound came from. Hey, way to reckon.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I met Alkaline Trio once and had no clue it was Alkaline Trio. I have this stand-up bit where I said I recently went to Colorado. Want to know how cool Colorado is? How cool is Colorado? Colorado's so cool. I walked up to the first group of 4 dudes that I saw, and I said, "Oh my God, what band are you?" And they said, "Fleet Foxes." But they was just Raz. They were actually Mumford and
I know,
true, but
right? But I know way too many people who've ended up like Colorado, weird place. I imagine it's probably a cool place right now, but it's like all the people who didn't have the gas money to make it to Oregon.
Yeah. Well, we're talking Denver, though, right?
Right. I mean, no, I don't know. I think Fort Collins. I mean, I think that's Colorado State's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta like my best friend in high school settled in there, and he's like, I mean, he's got his doctorate in engineering now, and it's like,
yeah.
But me and you were the 2 guys who were gonna do the crazy shit right off the bat. Like,
yeah,
it was like, I would say like football wise, we were both like when it came to taking an onside kick, I will at least pause and think about it before I charge the football to get it, which you're not supposed to do on an onside kick, obviously. Let it go 10 yards. I'm sorry?
Unless Lucy's holding the ball.
Well, an onside kick, you're not kicking it. You're on the receiving side. I was on the receiving side.
Okay, can you edit that out where I didn't know anything about football?
Oh, no.
Damn.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, football is played by teams like Newcastle United FC. You have groups of fans who may or may not beat up other fans who like to call themselves the Gremlins or the Firm. Like, I mean, and I don't know. I'm a big Anglophile, as they say. I like to use the word. Like to use the letter Z instead of Z.
Okay, I'm into.
Yeah, I mean, it was Eddie Izzard who said, I understand a lot of your changes in words. I understand getting rid of that U after the O. I mean, there's some words that are still a little strange. Like, you say herb, we say herb because there's a an H.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
superb.
It's funny watching. I don't know. Somehow wrestling is bigger in England right now than it is in the States. So a lot of video, like all the wrestling videos you watch recapping stuff are shot out of Newcastle or London.
That is interesting to me. England is now like, what we like is wrestling.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like, it's kind of sad because they had their own style, and it's like, they're so desperate for people simulating fights.
Yeah.
Because I won't use the F word because
oh no,
I got too many concussions and broken bones and fused parts of my body.
yeah.
But I don't know. I've always been an advocate for professional wrestling over MMA because professional wrestling, you should get a great fight every time.
Yeah.
MMA,
yeah.
Once they brought in all those freaking rules, I should say, like, give me the good old MMA when it's like you only know one style. I hope it works.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get into MMA. It's like I don't think I can be the best jiu-jitsu guy. So no, I'm not going to do that. And then you see how the sport evolved, quote unquote. It's like, oh, you mean I just have to take something from column A, column B, and run out the frickin' clock? There was no clock. Like, give me the Kumite, man. So, okay, so stealing Harvard, trying to look up some stuff on my notes. I mean, it's, as I say, once the movie gets rolling, everybody's great in it. Leslie Mann is awesome. Like, I thought I was only going to find her sexy as a prostitute in the Bruce Willis movie, Last Man Standing, which is just a take on, it's a Last Man Standing. It's a just another take on Yojimbo / Fistful of Dollars.
Okay.
It takes place, it's a Bruce Willis movie. I can't remember the director. It takes place in border town in Texas. So
and
basically,
Tim Allen's in it, right?
No.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
because he's in that show.
So yeah, sorry, you're right. Yeah. It's honestly, I can't say for a sitcom it's that bad. It's just that
it's bad.
Well, I know what. Well, sadly, it hits its target audience. Like, I hate Twilight with a passion, but when I watched the movie, because somebody said, "Oh, you got to watch this on my podcast," it's like, I hate it with every passion of my being, but it does what it's supposed to do, so I can't call it bad.
I heard the weirdest thing. My dad's super conservative,
Well, you're hailing from Pekin right now, so
yeah. Well, he told me I love this show, Last Man Standing, and get this, all the writers are liberal. And I was like, well, then you're not watching it correctly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, his favorite shows, like The Office. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't see the parallels, I don't think you're watching it right.
Right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I never got into The Office. It's kind of like, okay, if England only needed 12 episodes, why do we have 100?
Hey, that's your opinion. I'm a huge Office fan, but
no, I'm just saying that's why I never got into it. I mean,
yeah, sure.
And I couldn't really say it was that smart because I finally got to the screenplay writing class in ICC, so I got 2 associates, one in general education, one in liberal arts, and it was the second time I went back to ICC. It was primarily getting to a screenwriting course, which they offered, and then nobody signed up for, so I took a bunch of mass comm classes, which, hey, thanks to ICC, we have this podcast. But by the time I got my, as I say, my liberal arts degree, English focus on a bunch of stuff I didn't actually read. And then but by the time I got that degree, they finally got the screenwriting class, and they kind of made it an exercise. All right, so we're going to be like a writer's room. Come up with this bit for the office. And it's like, and I felt like I was guiding it, never watching a single episode. Like,
wow.
Okay. Yeah. So that didn't help the office out.
Yeah.
It works great in memes. I mean,
yeah,
I
don't know. I mean, I think it had to do with growing up with it. I think someone said, I watched the first episode and then I binged the entire thing. Dude, I watched the first episode and had to wait a week for the next episode.
Right. No, that's why I love it right now. Like one of my favorite TV shows is The Boys on Amazon.
Okay.
And
I've heard good things, but
yeah. So the first season, I think they dropped all the episodes at once, and I didn't catch up to it until probably 6 months after.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched it and like, oh, awesome. And then the new season started, and then they started they dropped the first 3 episodes. And then you had to wait each week to catch the new one. And I think that's the way to do it, man.
I've kind of been doing that. Oh, yeah. Like
Mandalorian did it. All the Marvel shows are doing it.
Dave did it. I don't know if you've seen Dave.
On FX.
Little Dicky show. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's still being showed on FX, though.
Yeah. Or FXX.
Well, yeah, whichever FX. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird now that Disney owns it, but
yeah. Let's put all the adult stuff. Also, another show that did that, The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah, well that was on Hulu, and you're right.
Yeah. They dropped 2 episodes.
That's one of those I think as I wrote in my blog, aspiring communist with a bleeding heart.
Yeah. This is about Handmaid's Tale?
No, I that was the blog post I was writing about my which is actually like a what I'm working towards is a like anti-vaxxer saying my body, my choice. And it's like, well, isn't that bloody ironic that you're using, liberal
the same rhetoric
to try supporting you? And it's like, here's the thing, and I'm probably spoiling my blog by saying it, but I don't trust your body with I don't trust your body with a human growing inside it.
Yeah.
It's just another little bastard who's gonna grow up poor and try to rob my ass. Could you do us a favor and just your body, your choice, but you know where I'm leaning choice wise.
Yeah.
So COVID is like the poor child waiting to be born.
Okay.
No, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Do us a favor. Get rid of it.
Yeah. No kidding. I'm having trouble. I recently spit rhetoric back with gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
That those people whining about Joe Biden gas price.
It's got nothing
just get a better job and stop blaming the government for all their problems.
Right. Like this is no, gas prices has nothing to do with Joe Biden. It was the fact that we didn't use gas for a year.
Yeah. And there's also like this might be opening up a whole big can of worms, but there's like who was running the oil industry the past few years was the oil companies themselves were policing themselves.
Yeah.
And I think that has been undone. I'm pretty sure that has been undone.
Wouldn't surprise me, and it's kind of like
And this might be the retaliation, we can't police ourselves, so
we're gonna
raise the gas price.
Well, my mom was bitching about I hope you don't say this, that we need gas prices to go high. Your second cousin, her cousin, she wants gas prices to go higher so that everybody goes electric. And it's like, I don't trust, we are going to start wearing masks again. I might miss the 2 conventions I'm booking hotel rooms for because people won't get vaccinated. I'm not gonna die. I'm fully vaxxed. I'm not gonna die. I might be, I might catch COVID, but I'm not gonna die. Like, I'm happy with that. So it's like, people, I don't trust people to do the right thing. Like, gas prices rise. Oh, maybe we should go electric. No, I don't. People like to bitch too much.
Right.
And my problem is, I like to argue with these smackers.
Same here. My Facebook, I've gotten kicked off of Facebook so many times in the past year. Just, like, and it's little things that I think Facebook is like keyed into what I'm writing. So like the moment I write something like some guy said, trans people have all have mental disabilities, or I can't remember how he phrased it. And I said the natural thing that you say to someone who says that is that your mom is a hoe.
No, and yeah.
And Facebook is like, get out of here.
Oh, no, I've being involved in the wrestling business now. I haven't taken a bump in a ring. I might get drunk. I might get drunk and see if I can still bump. I'm not not going to say that. I hope the neighbors downstairs are cool with that. But it's like, oh shit, I had a thought. Oh, wrestling business is just awful about it. Like, there was this I listened to a podcast called Marty and Sarah Love Wrestling, based out of Chicago. Cool people on top of that. They were talking about one of her friends got kicked off of Twitter for threatening to eat a man alive.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like,
so
permanent
but it
ban.
was a real threat?
No, I doubt she was going to eat. I mean, she called herself the man eater, but I doubt she was going to. Yeah,
her profile picture was her with a fork and knife, but
yeah, it's like, I don't know. I mean, gosh, I don't know. I am all about critical race theory because we got to quit like trying to say, well, how can I be an ally? Shut the smack up and listen.
Right.
To the other side, and don't try to relate. Just accept that's the experience. If that feels like shit, quit doing it.
Was shit.
Yeah. Quit.
Exactly.
Quit perpetuating it.
I think the big problem with, and I'm sorry you didn't quite get to your point yet.
No, I was rolling, so don't worry.
Okay. I got into an argument and I do the character on VR poker, but you're actually sitting down with real people. And I buzzed into this poker game, and they're balls deep in this conversation about, like a critical race theory. And I'm just sitting back, like listening for a second, and the guy's like, like critical race theory teaches black people and white people.
Oh, they're already doing that. If they're not, they definitely should be trusting us.
Right. And I was like, what are you talking about, man? And he's like, the actual, I've read the text, it teaches. And I'm like, I think you're making the effect, you're taking the effect and making it the cause.
Yeah.
You can like you give someone bad information about another person, and you're mad at the result, like that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
Right.
That's
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just lucky to still have a job. I think after the day, well, my lunch break happened the moment the coworker, oh, the mask mandates are like, I'm sick of this Nazi mask. You realize Marjorie Taylor Greene gets disowned by Republicans, right?
Right.
You know, gosh.
Like, I just kind of, like, I sit back and I'm like, how do I ask all of you a question at once? You know, how is wearing a mask going to control anything?
Yeah.
Like, if everyone was like, okay, I'll wear a mask, are you worried that the government will say, oh, well,
don't wear a mask?
They listen to that mask command pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what else like it ends with the mask, you know, like it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, I look at it this way. If at 18, I had to sign up for the draft.
Okay. Damn.
Like, well, no, every selective service, all men have to sign up for it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I mean,
I don't know if I did.
I presume 25% forget about doing it, but regardless, you're supposed, as an 18-year-old male, you're supposed to sign up for selective services, and so if there is a draft, you are going to be called upon and check your eligibility.
Okay.
You know, see if you have bone spurs or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
I actually legit tried to join the army, and I had my asthma too bad.
Huh.
So.
Well, I mean, there was a time, like the only time I ever wanted to, okay, I loved Iron Eagle and Top Gun. So there was a time as a kid, like, like, oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't let anybody under 5'10" pilot, and I'm 5'5.5". So, so regardless, like after the day the towers went down, it was like, all right, so I'm going to give the government 48 hours. And if we declare war, I will sign up and enlist. That's my duty. That's what my both my grandfathers did. I don't know about one grandfather.
Yeah.
What have you? Like, and then, so we're just going to sit and cry about this for a month? No, I'm not going to sign up. I'm going to finish my degree, and then I'm going to go to wrestling school. Like,
yeah,
you know, like I didn't say I wasn't willing to, and it's like,
yeah,
the
kind of seems. Oh, yeah.
The point of it with vaccines is this is the most American thing you can do, is to get vaccinated.
Right.
To protect your fellow man, instead of signing up for the military to inevitably just fight for oil rights.
Right.
All right. So now this podcast will be canceled. But
yeah,
I said it, and I respect your patriotism. I respect people who are willing to give up everything for this government, this country. Just realize what this country wants. That's all I'm gonna.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I don't know. It's a whole big can of worms to open up.
The point of the matter is, go and get $30,000, buy your starter home, and help your niece go to college.
Yeah, we brought it back full circle. So the best way to steal Harvard, is just to join the army. Yeah,
it's not. It isn't a bad idea. Like, no, I mean, I would love, like, everything in life is one big heist movie.
Yeah.
I think Stealing Harvard, you only had 3 people. You need it. You need at least 8 to make a good heist movie.
That's true.
I should.
How many did Italian Job have?
Let's see. No, that's a valid statement. So you lost Donald Sutherland. You place him with Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
I think Charlize Theron equals 2 men.
Yeah.
So then you're just gonna go break it down. Mark Wahlberg, Yasif Beale. I'm sorry. I want to recognize Seth Green and Jason Statham. So
yeah,
4, 5, 6. Okay,
that's 6. Yeah,
yeah. Charlize is 2, Mark is 1, Seth is 1, Mustaf is 1, and Jason Statham is 1. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And there might be one we're forgetting. I think there's one more.
Well, you got the guy who covered
mechanic.
For him. Well, he fixed those Coopers, and then he blew up the Pepsi Blue sign to cover up the tracks.
Yeah.
I can't even remember Pepsi Blue.
I had a Pepsi Blue like a week ago.
Huh.
They have them back at gas stations.
Well, that's weird. I was at a Schnucks in Savoy, Illinois, and they had Skittle packets that were nothing but lime.
They had Skittle packets that were what?
Nothing but lime.
Oh, just like your favorite.
Your
favorite one.
I'm not saying it was the best, but it was kind of like, at least it was lemon with it. They were trying to do something with. I will take that over green apple any bloody day of the week.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's.
So, I mean, we're coming up on a we've outdone the movie conversation wise.
Okay.
So, I see obviously with your screensaver, I didn't make this. I mean, it's a podcast. I know there's people who like to do video podcasts and such. I got shit for YouTube subscribers, so. But I see from your avatar on Zoom the JDHD comedy talk show.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know you're at JD Grieving on Twitter.
Yep.
I know when you're not banned, you can find him on Facebook.
Yeah. And it's JDHD series on YouTube.
All right. Very good. Very good.
I'm not the only JDHD on there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I see it and it's like, well, that's bloody clever. And then it's like, oh, jeez, how many Johns, Josephs, and Justins are out there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jimmy, sorry, James, not to deprive those. I do my best to keep it PG-13.
Oh man,
I'm in a drunk British state, so there was about to be a C-bomb dropped.
Okay. In the British sense, yeah.
Yes. I think it's about any Western country except the United States, where it's like, hi, it's a term of endearment.
Yeah, it's like a twat.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching some old Red Dwarf. I like, okay, because I always joke about my mom's the reason for my dirty language.
Yeah,
because she would let us watch Monty Python on public broadcasting stations.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, it's on PBS. It's sophisticated.
Yeah.
No. And I've been rewatching some Red Dwarf last week, and it's like, what the hell does goit mean? Oh, okay. So I shouldn't be using twat. I should be using goit because nobody knows what that means, but I obviously know what it means. So
Right.
yeah. So
I got one up.
So I know you're on the comedy scene at least. Any other things to promote besides JDHD comedy or JDHD series on YouTube?
Well, nothing really that immediate. I have a new album coming out soon. But it's kind of, I've been saying that for a year.
Right, I understand that. That's the business.
Yeah. It's all recorded. We're just adding to it,
Right.
But, yeah, a new album. There's I don't know if you've seen much of the show, but we have big plans for this season.
All right.
I think at the end of this season, we're doing a big episode, and it's really going to be fun. I don't want to give too much away.
No.
But yeah, I'm excited to do it. It's a big idea, and I'm worried that I'm not going to get it done.
Right.
But I love it, and I'm going to go for it. So.
Hey, that in this age, that is all that's important. I mean, well, no, it's true. Like, this is the time where, like, hey, if 200 people appreciate it, I mean, just multiply it. Like, those assholes should have shared it with all their friends on social media, and it's not like every bloody goit doesn't have 1,000 friends on social media. Like,
right.
So,
well, I mean, a lot of me is like, I'll put it out there, and eventually it'll get eyes on it, and if I make quality content, whether or not people are watching, the result can only be that people are impressed that I did it while no one was watching.
Yeah. No, I mean, as long as you don't go the Van Gogh or Hunter S. Thompson or Kurt Cobain or,
yeah,
as long as it doesn't end with a bullet.
Yeah.
Amen to you.
I don't think it will.
All right.
At least not through my decision.
Okay. Yeah. No. I think that's, hey, Marvin Gaye is just look at him, man.
Yeah, it would be, even if I wanted to, it would go against some of my lyrics. Won't stop. I'm not going to stop on my own.
Yeah.
I can't and I won't. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, as always, you can find me at CatBusRuss, CatBusRuss at Twitter. If you want to see all my attempts at satire, it's maineventofthedead.com. If you want to be a guest on the podcast, come up with a theme, director, actor, or as simple as a movie like tonight was. And I'd love to chat with you. Just send me an email to russthebus07@gmail.com. That's russthebus, RUSSTHEBUS07@gmail.com. And I'm glad to see what you have to offer and love to talk to you. So Thank you again, JD, for coming on the show. Thanks for doing me a favor, and great talk to you. Hope to do it again sometime.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm glad I was able to do it finally, and then I'll do it again anytime.
All right. Thank you very much. Have yourself good luck.
All right. See you, Russ.
See ya.
Can I hear a wahoo?